Okay. Hello. Oh, thank you. I'm really happy with it. Courtesy of Demonic for making me rainbow fireflies. Literally, like, messaged him like, could you make me some rainbow fireflies for my stream? Poor guy. But, he did it. Yeah, it was really nice of him. Yeah, speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Or the daemon, I suppose. I'm just sorting out something before I turn my screen over. Okay. Right, I'm just gonna go for it, I think. Ooh. Okay. Oh, today I'm doing cross stitch. So we'll have let's see how it looks. Hold on. Wait for it. Wait for it. Here we go. So we have this whole setup going on here. I also have, because it's really dark in here, I also have, oh no, I also have a lamp. Oh, I need to turn it on first. Just said, oh, very fancy. I know. Go, got a nice warm lamp. Make us feel like we've got candles on, but we don't because I'm a fire hazard. I'm actually going to start by cutting this with my snips. Please, just look away. Just look away, you don't see it. I have so many wires on top of me that I cannot move right now. So just look away. Pretend you do not see it. Everything after this point, for what it's worth, shouldn't need cutting. I cover myself in wires. Yeah, so I moved my camera to the other side so it wouldn't do that so much. Not the crunching. Shh. Yeah, I moved my camera to that side so that it wouldn't bounce so much with my hands, like, because I cross-stitch with my right hand. I'm right-handed. So I was hoping that that would help with that. Only time will tell. But to do that, I had to get a bigger wire, and like you can actually see it. So this yellow cable is my camera cable. I love how I'm like, oh yeah, just a nice, you know, nice chill crafting stream. It'll be really fun. We can just hang out. And the first thing I do is try and cut fabric with snips. Right. Oh, do you know what? I was going to tape my pattern together as well, but I didn't end up doing that. So, whoops. We put it over there. And we put this away. So, I've got the, there it is. I have the pattern on screen. And it should be set up now so that if you type !pattern in the chat, it should give you a link to the pattern that I'm working on, to the shop that you can get the pattern. Well, hey, it works. I can't believe it. I figured it out. Here is our pattern. Noise. Yeah, I can't believe that works. I have to change it every time I start a new pattern, but for now it's fine. Here is the pattern, and for the middle point we are looking at here, so starting on his cape. I really wanted this project to be one that I can just like do and like shut off and not have to, you know, worry about counting. So I'm gonna start by, I think, drawing. Am I gonna start by drawing the thing on? Don't know, maybe I won't. Okay, well, we know we don't need this because we know that the pattern starts. Put that underneath my pumpkin. We know that the pattern starts on Hercules himself. And whoop, that is, eventually I'll have to get the colour pattern up. Because there are 2 types of backstitch in different colours. So yeah, I think we're all ready to go though. I think first things first, we just have to start by folding this in half. I also changed the music volume, so if that's too loud, do say. It's like that's really easy to change. There you go, using snips for their actual purpose. Okay. This Aida's really old, it's probably like about 15 years old, so that's why it's a bit messed up. Oh, I'm also wearing one of the shawls I made, so yeah, no, that's all right. So that is our center point. It shows so much better on the camera, actually. It does to my eyes. So what I'm gonna do is, with the green, I'm just gonna draw in all of the cape stitches, I think. So where are we starting? We're starting here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's start there then. So it begins. So, and the same again. And then there's a half stitch here. And then a half stitch there. A half stitch there. Okay, that is the start of our... oh, you can just about see it. Okay, that's not too bad. I was seriously concerned that I was going to start this and you just wouldn't be able to see like anything that's going on at all. But you can, so it's not too bad. So we started here. And then we've got a half. This is a friction pen. So hypothetically, it erases. Yeah. So that does get lighter. Also, because it's a friction pen, I should, again hypothetically, I should be able to iron this when it's done and all of the stitching will lift. So we hope and we pray. Right, so we got to get to We're also doing a paper pattern. It's been a while since I've done a paper pattern. I've not done one since probably since my nan taught me. Like, I've probably not done a paper pattern since years ago. Don't put it in the freezer, the pen will come back. Yeah, that's... We had, I'm in a cross-stitch group and there was discussion about this on that group because everyone, like, this person was like, man, we got a really, like, in America, they've just had, like, a really bad snowstorm. And they were like, all of my gridding lines came back. It was like, yeah, that'll happen when it gets cold. 3890. I was gonna check in here to see if I have that first. These are all to go away. These are from the previous project. Let's see, I know I'm gonna need that, so I'll leave that out. There's a part of me that's like, does it get cold enough in the UK for the same thing to happen? We don't need the... We do need white, okay. Okay, don't have any of those. I know, what am I like? I get my cross stitch and I'm like, damn, do you know where this would look really good? In the freezer. Like a magic trick. We are looking for... me not to knock over all my stuff. We're starting from 3-7 here, so we're looking for 3853. 856. Okay, we don't have 38553. 3857. We have that one. Trying to use that. 3890. I don't think I'm gonna have that one. Alright, that's all the ones we need for those. Should probably be. Laptops also look good in freezers. Damn. A snack. Okay, so we have this one. Have this one. We have this one. Autumn Gold Dark. Dark Autumn Gold. What is that? Where is that going? Is that skin tone or is that something else? I think it's something else. That is his hair. What colour is Hercules' hair? Oh, it's up there. It's like dark brown. Okay, we'll have a look at what to replace that with in Unos Momentos. Now, that can be closed. Oh, Demonic, did I tell you, you know that muted audio in my last art stream? I looked at it to see what song it was, to see if I could work out, where do we start here? Start at the 700 mark. So 728, nope, that will be in the next box. 919. Yeah, I looked at it and I was like, I'm pretty sure that's not a song that I was listening to. There we go. I did get it fixed, yeah, because I looked at it and then I went through all of my, I think I'm gonna do that for his hair. I looked at it, I was like, I'm absolutely certain, like, that song, it wasn't on that playlist, so I went and looked it up, and it wasn't. So I was like, well, no harm in querying it, I guess. So I did. Yeah, maybe. I did like YouTube the song that they thought that it had been claimed as. And it wasn't that one. I guess like there's only a certain number of beats in the world, so we are looking for 402. That one. 666. We do not have 666. Can you actually? I don't like that. 728. 729. Okay, where are we going? So, we want Christmas Red. I reckon we could use that. Very organised of you. You should see my Fred's box. This is, I'll tell you, it's only organised because of my nan. Because these are all my nans, or were my nans rather. Okay, that is... It does make it easier when you're trying to find stuff though. That's why you just make your own lyrics. Damn! DMCA is on it, at least, I guess. Turquoise. Very light bright. We're looking for 3890, which might be in here. $3846. I think that's probably quite close. Yeah. Being attacked. Okay, so I am looking for 3890 and 728. 701. I definitely don't have 666. $740 golden yellow. We can probably find a golden yellow. I ain't afraid of no DMCA, yeah. I figured that was why. I saw double six and I got excited for a moment there, but it's 166. Golden yellow. Okay, none of those. Very turquoise light. Very light bright. I think I'm gonna go for that colour. Now I have to get these all back in here. Just remembered. What do you remember? Oh, thank you. Thanks for the sub. That's very sweet of you. It's gonna be 3846. You forgot that you have money? God. Couldn't be me. I wish. Okay, golden yellow. Give me that founder badge. Mwahaha, yeah. How do we feel about that? Is that look like an alright golden yellow colour? Is that a bit much? I will make sub badges at one point. I just don't really know what to do. I was thinking, if you noticed my channel points, I named my channel points poison vials. So I was thinking maybe I could do like phases of the moon for my sub badges. We've also got what is it? So on the there's only Okay, I think those are so close in colour. That one is reading more green on screen, so we'll do those ones. So that is 7, 4, 2. Yeah, I need to get around to doing the... Yeah, I think I want to do Phases of the Moon. It's just finding the time to draw that kind of stuff, because like I've got stuff like this where, bless her, I'm test stitching it basically. Well, not really. I'm stitching it so that she has a complete version for her store. And bless her, she's been so sweet about it. She's been so like patient, because I have not been quick about it by any means. So it's nice that she's been so patient about it. That's red. Right, so we've done. So that is that one. That is that one. First 10 subs are going to be found advantages. Yeah, I need to honestly like give myself some more free time. No, I might just do dots. That might be easier. Might be easier to work out what it is I'm looking at then. I won't show you the background. Well, I won't show you my flat because the flat is in an absolute state. Because I've just taken off. I know. Can you see that in the because I'm leaning so far forwards. Yeah, I'm wearing my glasses because this is tiny. They said it never happened. But it did happen. That's in line, okay. Gamer stance and artist stance are the same, they genuinely are. Like, no word of a lie. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna re-stitch this, which means not put it in a frame to hold it. Or freehold sometimes I think is referred to. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and re-stitch this. Okay, there's a stitch here that says it's a half stitch, but I don't think it's meant to be. Because it says it's 2 half stitches. Which would... But it's two half stitches of the same colour. 2 half stitches of the same colour, so I think that's probably an error. Here. Okay, definitely dots is the way to go. My hands are so shaky. All the way down to the end again. I'm inclined to do this. So that was there. What was it? just done 1, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 lines? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, it is. Okay. Looking at a half and a bunch of holes. And then half. I may have messed this up already. Right? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Your hand's always shaky? Yeah. It's a bit annoying. But, nothing we can do about it, eh? Okay, that one. Okay, and then that is a half. And then that stops there. I don't know how I've managed to mess this up already. 2, 4. Five. Half. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a half. One there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Half. 1, 2, 3. Half. 1, 2, 1 and a half. 1 and a half. Okay. I think we're just going to go in and try and stitch it. So, going in with this colour. I can't work out where my camera is. I don't know if this is cut already, it might not be. No, it doesn't look like it is. Okay. Gonna go and be productive. Yeah, okay. Thanks for coming and chatting. It's good to hear from you. I can't wait to hear more about this wedding. Oh, there they are. Good God. Yes, enjoy productivity. Right. Sorry, I didn't realise it had moved so far over. I think I might have caught the tripod with my chair. I think that might be what happened. I changed what some of the channel points do. For example, I got rid of Pando. I need to work out eventually what to do with them. I'm sure there'll be some excellent tea. I can't wait. Genuinely cannot wait. Right, before I do this, I own a cross-stitch group. I own a cross-stitch book. Just wondering, so that's full. I'm just wondering if it's got one for a half stitch. Wondering if it's gonna... Yeah, I think like it's cool because obviously with your VTuber, quarter stitches. Quarter stitch, quarter stitch. Want a half stitch? What's a half stitch look like? Okay, do you know what? I'm presuming I know what a half stitch looks like. Yeah, I think it's like better because you've got the VTuber, so that helps. Because you can do like interactive stuff. Stream avatars as well, yeah. Hold on. Is that the way I do it? Push-ups and sit-ups, bless him. That is a dedication. Alright, we're doing a half stitch to start. Which wouldn't be my ideal first stitch, but... tis done now. Let's bring it a bit closer, shall we? Here we go. Not so bad. Sorry, you all got zoomed in there. Your buttons! They have been pressed. Why am I trying to do this without a frame? It's not usually how I would stitch, just for clarification. Yeah, trying to do the half stitch here. Okay, I've made that hole, that's annoying. There we go. Ooh. There's another half stitch. That, which is slightly easier. Okay, do you know what? I think this is probably going to be a pain in the ass. What I might do is, real quick, I might just go on my Be Right Back screen. And I might come back with the frame. And we can put it in the frame together. I just know this is going to be a pain in the bum to have to do it like this. Alright. Let's do this one. And I will be right back. I'm just going to grab the frame. Okay, I'm back. I think I hit just about everything I could possibly hit when I was trying to get that frame. Let's... This is going to be zoomed out again, isn't it? Yes, it is. Do you know what? It's fine for the time being. Ugh, thank you. So, what we're going to do is... First, we have to hit everything on our desk. First, we're going to have to line this up on the top. And then you get, so here we go, put it down. Then you get one of these. You just clip it in like that. You do the same. Other side. Clip it in. That. And then we see if this is gonna even reach, which I'm hoping it will do. Do the same thing over here, so we'll turn that round. This is the problem with old AIDA, is when it's been stored for a while, it just does whatever the hell it wants. Okay, those are in. Now, I'm gonna pull that up and tighten. We're gonna pull this, flip it over, pull this up, and tighten. Okay, and it's in the frame. There you go. Fun and easy ways to get your cross stitch in its frame. Step 1, have a frame. Yeah, easy, exactly, you get it. Okay, we'll zoom out a bit now. So, there we go. And it will be much easier to hold it now, so 1, 2, 3.5. You zoomed more in. Oh, really? This is good? Okay, cool. And pull the camera up a tiny bit. Oh god, oh god. Okay, well, you're here now. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about the camera's autofocus. I did, because I watched my last cross stitch stream, and oh god, it's bad. Pass you a needle, you'll help. Okay. Oof. Oh. Hold on. The needle fell out of the... Here we go. This fabric is so old. Right. Then... Four straight down, and then after that I think should be at the point where I can start following the lines, the dots and the lines I've drawn. There's a couple other commands that you can do in the chat, and I don't really know. Like, I know I have mods have the ability to add quotes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So next is, yeah, okay, next is 2. Still need to set up quotes for yours, you always forget. Yeah. I do think that, like, they're a really fun thing, because eventually, like, you're just gonna have a whole bunch of quotes and every single one of them is gonna be out of context. Which I personally think is really funny. Am I moving or is the camera moving? Yes, okay, good to know. The people I use for, like, the music company, they have a, I was thinking about telling you this for your, like, Papers, Please. Not Papers, Please, what's it called? Contraband Police, that's the one. Streams. They have a, okay. Next is a full 5. They have a, like, don't know how to refer to it. It's like, I think it's called UK, like, rap music, or like UK drill music. And I was like, damn, is that something we're particularly known for? Oops. But yeah, I thought it might be, thought I'd bring it up to you because it seems like sort of thing that you'd be able to use. Best known for pop and rock. Yeah, I don't know. It really surprised me, to be honest. So I was like, oh, didn't think that was something that we were particularly known for. Hello? Camera? You're right. Okay, so we have done this one. 1, 2. Right, 4. Do you have a lot of, like, MC rappers? Really? I didn't know that. Let's go out. Okay, I think from here on I can follow my... Here. Can't name them, but they exist. Oh, great. Swear on me mum. Ow. I swear on me mum's life I do. Swear on me mum's life, innit? Oh, I should have bought some new Aida for this, but it's so expensive. If you had to take a guess, as someone who doesn't do cross stitch, this is 14 count, so it's really common, right? The 14 count Aida, per half meter, how much do you reckon it would cost in pounds? $22 to even more. 22 fucking pounds for half a meter of this fabric. And I was like, I think I have some old stuff that's like, that'll do the job. I'll just use that. Because, goddamn. People who do, like, crafts for fun, I think must just be made of money. Because it's so expensive. Even, like, our local fabric shop, they do the embroidery floss, what it's called, for like £1 of floss, which is like really decent, but it's still like, you know, so like I just bought a pattern that I'm really excited to do, and that pattern cost me like £8, I think. So the pattern alone, £8, not including any of the fabric that I need to buy. The fabric I need has to be a minimum of 1.5 meters long. So that's what, £60? Just over 60 quid. For the fabric. It has 107 colours. And some of those need like multiple skeins of floss. So, you know, that's like a minimum of 107 quid for the floss. I feel like most crafting hobbies are expensive. They definitely are. They definitely are. Like, I mean, crochet, I mean, as Miss Panda knows, I'm sure, is an expensive hobby. Gonna have to look. Okie doke, thanks for chatting. Good luck with the, wrangling the kids. I love your face too. Okay. This should hopefully just be music and crafts, really. Came in just in. Hi, Miss Panda. Just in time to see him leave. Yeah, rude. How are you doing, miss? We were just talking about how crafting hobbies are expensive. Right, but okay. Yeah, I'm alright. I'm doing alright. Had like a rough couple of weeks, but doing much better today, so that's always nice. I don't know, I know you're not like on Facebook that much, but there's a group that I think you could like join and promote your stuff. So I'll have to send you a link to them later. They're all like really nice there. Yeah. Oh, that's annoying. I hate it when that happens. I hate it when that happens. Sounds good. Yeah, they're all really lovely in that group. Okay. Crisis averted. We're gonna have to cast off soon though. Yeah, there's not a lot of thread. Try and finish this row, then we can cast off. You've been hard at work, Miss Panda, haven't you? Because I hardly ever get the chance to talk to you now. It's a shame. I mean, I respect it, but you have to show me the stuff you've been making. Oh, hi Jeff. Thanks for the sub. Where is he? Card one, yeah. That's my, Do you like it? I wanted to find like a holy sound, but I couldn't find one. How are you doing today, Jeff? I think for my follow notification, oof, sorry about that. I think for my follow notification it says be not afraid. It's your birthday this weekend, isn't it? On Sunday, is that right? Yeah, who are you taking? Who are you taking to con? I mean cosplay, but Alright, big surprise, never done before. Sanji. Oh my gosh. Wow, you're really branching out there, my dude. Taking Snooge. Wow, I don't think we've ever seen- what a twist! We've never seen you cosplay Snooge before. Not gonna win. Kind of addicted to this game. Which game? Which game have you been addicted to? Now. Cast off. Again. Soul Hackers 2. Don't think I know it. I noticed yesterday that you were streaming? Not like streaming, but like streaming in Tans. I did wonder if you were playing a game together or something. Oh god, sorry. Made by the same people who made Persona. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, you were watching Ghost Hunting? Soul Hackers. Oh, I think I do know that one. I think I have heard of it. It's not one of the Shin Megami Tensei ones, is it? Oof. Who were you watching Ghost Hunt? I keep thinking about it. I keep thinking about doing it attached to him for 3 years. Oof. Whoops. Sorry. Oh, God. Yeah, I keep thinking about, like, picking up, like, a spirit box and an EMF. And just, like, going and finding, like, a haunted place, haunted hotel. There's a haunted village in the UK somewhere. Like, there's been like supposed ghost sightings of this, of like a woman in white who of a spin-off of it, yeah. Is it the one with the boy who wears like the long white coat, which I know is like I know that doesn't really explain much, but has like, I want to say like black or blue hair, and he wears a long white coat. Yes, it is. Okay, I watched that. I watched that on YouTube. I watched the first one. It's the one where I watched the one where they get like an app on their phone and it like tells them or like shows them a video of how they die. And then Sizer, he dies in a subway station from like a derailed train. Like right at the beginning. But I watched that, oh god, years ago. Not the same one? Okay, maybe from I think the characters are the same. Maybe that's the first one then. I remember watching that and like not knowing anything. I have to look it up. Yeah, I remember watching it and not knowing anything about it at all. And I watched like maybe 3 episodes of someone's playthrough of it. And then I was like, I'm gonna cosplay the blue-haired bitch. The one in the white coat. I want to say he had like one of his... Because they use the same like... Oh, like persona, essentially. They use the same characters, don't they? Oh, thanks, Demonic. Thanks for the gifted sub. You totally did that wrong. Yeah, so like a train derails in the subway station, and it like kills him. But then they're like, oh yeah, if you can use these creatures to prove that you deserve to live, you're bad. And he has like, they're fighting. I want to say Pixie. He has like Jack Frost. Have to see if it's the first one. Yeah. Get in there. You know what? I know it's just going to be an extra, and it's not like going to be a proper stream or anything, but I am so excited to stream and just like grind some levels on Digimon. Been genuinely counting down the days for it. Okay, to be fair, half stitches are a pain in the bum, but they do make like curved lines look so good. I feel like here, if you can see that that's got quite good tension, and then this. Oh, that's depressing. Okay. Actually, the last one I was working on, the Aida didn't fit to the frame. So the tension was just awful. And every time I posted a picture on, in the group, I'm in a cross-stitching group, every time I posted a picture in it, like, oh, I really hope they don't roast me for the complete lack of tension in this. And surprisingly, none of them did, which is funny because they totally had a right to. They both had a right to and should have. Damn, I think I counted wrong. It should be alright. I should be able to fix it. Ah. My depth perception is not good, so apologies, but sometimes I will just hit the frame. Stop after this row and just check to make sure that I have counted it right. Okie doke. Pull down to it, and then gently, without clattering, we're gonna put it down. Gently, without clattering. See? Wow. See how? Do you see how we did that? We did great. Okay. Oh, I said without clattering and instantly leaned on it. Okay. So there should be 1, 2, yeah, 1, 2, 3. And 1. Oh, should there have been? Okay, yeah, that's fine. 1. That one. Did count wrong. I've actually marked more than I thought I had. Okay, well that's fine. Done. Oops, sorry. 1. On the plus side, I always make sure to give myself plenty of AIDA in all directions, just to make sure that if I do something like that, I have lots of room. Room for error. Room for error has never been so true. Ugh, okay. Just gonna stop and have a drink. I think when we have done the bits that I've marked out, realistically I need like a highlighter or something to mark that I've done these. I might see if I can find one of those eventually. Yeah, but when I've done the ones that I've marked out, I'll mark out the next set. And then I might actually be cheeky and move over to the letters. I don't know, maybe I won't actually. Maybe we'll move on to the, so here, if I bring this up so you can actually see what I'm talking about. We're doing this bit at the moment. So this whole section here is all one colour. After I've done that, what I might move into are these sections. Just think it would be easier sort of work around, because this is such a big block, there's going to be a lot of counting in that. I also think for the next crafting stream, I will pre-mark things out so that we don't have so much of me just like gamer posing, gamer posture over my stuff, so. Okay. I'm gonna try and move in without hitting my camera. Oh, I think we did it. Cool. Yeah. Hello? There we go. Really struggling with that for some reason. Overly like that. Yeah. Bloody hell. Also, when I mark up the next section, I will do everyone a favour and mute my microphone. So we'll just do that to the music. Because otherwise you'll just have the like clattering sounds. So instead you can have relaxing sounds to listen to. while I mark up the next section and have to count outside of my head. Oops, sorry. Right, we'll cast off at the end of this row. Okay, I'm gonna gently lower this down. Here we go. Hit this. Okay, right. I am going to, like I said before, I'm gonna mute my mic. While I, because of that, mute my mic while I mark out the next section that needs to be put in. So, ooh. Zoom out a bit, shall we? There we go. So, yeah, just chill out and enjoy the music. Alright, that's all drawn out. Dear. Tiny bit of this. Just gonna tape that up there. Just to hold it up so I can see what I'm doing. Time to move the camera again. Here we go. Now we're just going to be following the marks that I've made, basically. The red indicates that that's a different colour. Whoops. There we go, don't know my left from my right. That camera's moving. What on earth? Camera's haunted. Watch out, lads. Camera's haunted. I think a part of it might be because of how the tripod is stood. Something about this song scratches my brain in completely the wrong way. I might end up taking that song out of this playlist. Oh man, I can't wait for it to warm up. Can't wait for the sun to be out again. We've had like, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 really grey days in a row recently. Not even rain, just grey. That said, we have had a couple of really pretty rainbows recently, so there's the bonus like benefit of grey skies, pretty rainbow. There's a hole. A hole? There's a knot in the thread, but oh well. There's not a hole in the thread. That would be a problem. I just don't know how to speak. be the weekend soon. What people got plans for the weekend? Or I know Jeff does. I know Jeff's going to con in his never seen before special one of a kind Sanji cosplay. Okay, and we get the shawl caught on it, and then we flip it. Bit annoying, but it's fine. Okay. Gently put it down. Put the needle in the needle minder, that's the whole point of it. A really nice thing about cross stitches that are like primarily bulk color, block color rather, color blocks, which is where I was going with that, is the fact that they come together so fast. Like, don't get me wrong, cross stitch, all in all, is a slow craft. You can learn to be fast. I'm actually, I would say, pretty quick at cross stitch. But at the end of the day, you're putting tiny little crosses on a piece of fabric over and over and over again, you know? Cross stitch is by and large a slow craft. And I've done a lot of cross stitch recently that's been really intricate. Which is why I've had them on my phone, because I can't follow that, man. What are you expecting of me, you know? Not that I don't mind. I mean, I think the end result is beautiful. It's like so worth doing all of the like difficult stitches and stuff for it. It's just so worth it. But yeah, just like doing a cross stitch that has a block color, which I've not done in so long now, so long. It is, yeah, it's really nice to just like see it come together. I mean, you just do it like, and it's so much faster because you don't have to like keep counting and making sure that like, oh, where you start the next stitch is going to be right, and you know, stuff like that. So yeah, the fact that it's just like go in with one color, do, I don't know, like maybe 150 stitches in that one color. Bosh, done, sorted. Congrats, you've done like 10% of the image. That's another thing, is I've been doing some really big ones recently. I've got one on the go. That is like 60 centimeters wide. I don't know what that is in inches. And we'll just say it's a large lad. It's a large lad Larry. Which is fine, you know, I'm happy. I'm happy to do big ones. I think they just look really impressive, especially when they go right. But man, it's a breath of fresh air to do just a small one, you know, where it's like, what you see is what you get. Looking at it and you're like, yep, those are all the components of it. And that's it. This is such a good cross stitch. Like, the pattern is so well laid out. I'm not like sponsored by the person to say this, it's just that I think it's true. I'm not sponsored by anyone. Hashtag not spons. But I did get this pattern for free. But it's really reasonably priced. It would be a really good one if you've like done a couple of small ones and you want to sort of like test yourself, because there is some like quite a few half stitches in here, which I don't think is necessarily a beginner project. How goes the project? Yeah, well, I think it's going good. Yeah, I don't think that half stitches necessarily are a beginner skill. It's easy to pick them up. And French knots, I know, bane of a lot of people's lives. Like, even there are advanced stitchers who avoid French knots like the plague. So but this is like a good scale project. There's like 2 French knots in it, you know, you're not in it elbows deep trying to figure out where the end is, you know, so I might end up putting together a kind of like wish list, like a project wish list, I guess. I don't know how I would be able to put it all together. But yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be fun to do. There's so many projects I want to do. But I find it difficult to, like, I'm not going to keep them all myself, you know? Like, 50 cross stitches later and we've got no space on the walls, you know, or on the floor even, so I'm not going to keep them all myself. It's the sort of thing that I consider, like, would it be worth, I don't know, chatting to like hospitals, like hospitals and clinics, and being like, hey, do you want this to put up in your waiting room or whatever, you know, just as like, I want to do them, but I don't want to keep all of them, you know. So I usually, like, this one is going to end up being a gift. This is going to be gifted to there. Yeah, see, I'm glad someone gets it. It's going to end up being gifted to some friends of ours. It's the sort of thing I think they'd like. The other project I've got on the go is a gift for my nan. The last project I did was a gift to my partner's nan, you know, like, The newest pattern I just bought is a gift to one of my partner's cousins, you know, like I love doing them, but I just need an excuse to do them. Got one lined up that's going to be a gift to my best friend. I really hope she's not still listening to this, because otherwise that would be really awkward. And if she is, pretend you didn't hear that. How are you doing, Demonic? You still grinding magic levels on Run Escape? Doing dungeons and being watched by a small child? Oh man, anything but that. It's quite early to be out of school, isn't it? When I was in school, the earliest we ever finished, I think, was 3 o'clock, which was in senior school. And in infants and juniors, it was like 3:15. Oh, last day of term, right. Okay, that makes more sense. Damn, is it coming up to the... This will be the Easter holiday. Oh yeah, of course, because next weekend is Easter Sunday, isn't it? Damn. I'll have to, me and my partner will have to go out and get Easter eggs. Damn, I can't believe Easter terms are, like, Easter half term, rather, is here already. That's crazy. I left school and instantly lost, like, any concept of term time. That's a lie. I did work with children for a while. Um and because I worked at what was essentially an after school club, um yeah, because I worked at what was essentially an after school club, we had like a generic idea of when term time was, like end of term. Because our numbers would always be really low. Like we'd be like, you know, we had like an average of 6, 12, 18. Like an average of maybe like 24 kids a session. And so like end of term we'd be like, oh, I'm gonna sneeze, sorry. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, end of term, it'd be like 4 kids would come in and we'd be like, what happened? Where are the rest of you? The parents would be like, it's the holidays. It's like, oh, of course, okay. Because we'd always have a massive dip in numbers when the holidays come up. But I've lost even that. Now I don't work with kids at all. Got no concept in any way, shape, or form I didn't really have like much of a concept of like quote unquote payday weekend either. Like that was a whole new concept that was brought to me by my last job. Cause at the job before, we'd get paid at the start of the month, so we get paid on the 8th every month. So yeah, when I did my last job and it got like really crazy in the last weekend, and I was like, what the hell? My manager was like, "Yep, that was your first payday weekend," and I was like, "Oh yeah, people get paid at the end of the month. That makes sense." I need to cast off because I'm playing Fried Chicken and I don't think I'm gonna win. Alright, here we go. Not that it matters, but the back is looking nice as well. You're managing to keep Kiddo entertained with either Dungeons or Gmod. Is this the kid that's like, is this the one that's like, let's play Gmod? Miss Panda disappeared, but I want to know if it was the first one, if it was the first game that I've seen. I have to know. I does have to know. Sorry. So, push the needle, through the loop, pull. I like this light. It gives the impression that we're candlelit up in there. We're not. As I said before, I'm a fire hazard. But it'd be nice maybe in the future. I say this all the time, but when I get a when I get my own office, I get to have a whole like aesthetic set up. At the moment it's all just where it fits, basically. We don't really have enough space for both of us to have an office. And we don't have enough space for me to have a bigger desk either. So, because ideally I'd be working on a larger desk. just because, like, as it is. This desk is good. Like, I love this desk. It's a great desk. But it's, like, slightly too small for what I need. Because it's, it would be really nice to be able to, like, set up and just have, like, okay, well, this bit is, like, oh, this section over here is for all my arts and my craft stuff. And then this bit over here is just, like, my PC just, like, constantly set up as is, because I have to, whenever I want to do one or the other, I have to, like, completely remove everything off my desk, rearrange everything, set up for one thing. These crafting streams actually take up quite a lot of time just getting ready. Just because I have to have everything within reach. Pulled away by Gasman? Oh, no worries. Why do they need to have access to everyone's house? Is it just to be like, just to make sure that they've not killed anyone by accident? Step in like, are you alright, love? You ain't got a gas leak, have you? Alright. Thanks, love. Do you ever feel like, completely off topic, but do you ever feel like you talk from the wrong part of your mouth? Yeah, no worries, Kawhi. I understand. I just feel like you know that tweet where it's like I make you shiver with Antissa, and then 5 years later they tweeted patient. I was just like, damn, I wonder was it the first game? Making sure there's no air in the gas pipes to make sure the boiler is set up correct, the pressure being set. Yeah, alright, fair enough. That is very important. We had the gas man come and check our boiler. He was like, I'm gonna have to fail it because I can't get into it. And we were like, alright. It's not our flat we rent. To talk to the landlord like, the gas man needs to cut a hole in the flat to get to the boiler. Is that okay? They were fine with it, so passed all its checks now, which is good. We've been to a couple of houses because we're doing, like, yeah, we've been to a couple of houses where we go in and, oh god, what? And the estate agent is like, oh yeah, this place is really lovely, it's really nice, boiler hasn't been checked in 3 years, so we're like, what? What do you mean the boiler hasn't been checked in 3 years? Isn't it supposed to be checked yearly? Great, yeah. We saw one, oh no, we did one, oh, we saw one years ago now. We were looking at it and we were like, huh, what is wrong with this place? Because it was really expensive for what it was. Like, really expensive. It was like a 2-bed house for like 220, I think, which in our area is like, that's quite a lot for a 2-bed house. Like, you would expect for that price to be able to like move straight into the building. So we were like, huh, what's going on with this? So we look at the pictures and oh my god, They have what can only be described as a utility room, aka the dumping ground. There was no floor in this room, it was just exposed pipes, but also in this room was a washing machine and a fridge that had just been like pushed into the middle of the room and was standing on like 2 tiles of flooring. And then we were like, oh, okay, well that's not great. Let's have a look at some of the other rooms. So we look at some of the other rooms and we get to the kitchen. We're like, oh, what's that on the cooker? We're looking at a cooker. It's got like, you know, like police caution tape. Got like police caution tape on it. But the tape says condemned. And we were like, oh. You included that in the pictures of this house you're trying to sell, huh? Been watching Neon Genesis Evangelion. Whoa, Evangelion? Evangelion? I've never seen it. I've never seen it. My partner has a Figma. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know that that's appropriate, but there you go. All I know about Evangelion is getting the damn robot, Shinji. That's all I know. The what now? The what now? Hey, hold on. I don't like that. Is it Evangelion where he's like, where that like really famous meme of the guy sat in the chair with his head in his hands comes from? Do you know what though? When my brother was like, I don't know, 9, 10, he was like, I've been watching this cool anime. I was like, alright, go on then. He's like, yeah, I've been watching Mirai Nikki. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And at the time I was like way more into reading than I was watching. Because I just had like, I could get through manga much faster than I could get through the I'm so fucked up scene. I have not seen it. I will ask my partner about it when she gets home though. But yeah, I could just like go like power through manga way faster than like, you know, 20 minutes of an episode is a good like 2 volumes, you know? So I was like, oh, okay, maybe I'll give it a read. I was reading it and I was like, huh, I don't think you should be watching this. And he comes up to me and he's like, oh, do you know what happens at the end? And I was like, yeah. What happens at the end? He's like, yeah, this guy's head gets cut off. And I was like, damn, you definitely shouldn't be watching that. Sure, go for it. Give me a quick summary on the scene. Describe it to me as though I am someone who's never seen an anime before in her life. I'm gonna read it out, by the way, the message that you send, I'm gonna read out. Is that okay? Will I get banned? You know what? I still think of how perfectly timed your ghosting when you hadn't fixed, we'll say fixed, when you hadn't fixed the Bible and you read it out and then your internet cut out and we were like, oh my god, he got banned. The timing on that was so, oh, it was poetic. It was beautiful. Hmm. Hmm. You know, she might have told me about this. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that is appropriate for an 8-year-old. You're right. Yeah, I was gonna say, I know it's got some like pretty heavy gore in it. Did 4Kids dub it? Maybe he can watch the 4Kids version. For an 8-year-old, yeah. My perspective of like what should and shouldn't be watched by children is so messed up because my youngest brother is about 6 years younger than me. So when he was like 3 and 4, his dad would like show him, like his dad let him watch like the Saw movies when he was like 3 and 4, and we were like, I don't think that's right. But we weren't allowed to watch Power Rangers. So I'm like, so Saw, totally fine for a kid to see, but Power Rangers, oh no. Power Rangers is a step too far, buckaroo. Jury's still out on that one, I'm afraid. Demonic. Joke's on you. Unlike you, I don't have any like things that you can buy with channel points that will throw something at me. Oh, okay. Well, I'm thirsty anyway. So sometimes when I look at the screen, it looks like it's like sliding. The camera looks like it's sliding. Wonderbar. Just technically that should have been a the sound, but whatever. I'm gonna find out. You know, I sent that video to you about like specialized alerts when someone chats. I'm gonna tree. I'm gonna tree. I'm gonna try and find out how to do that. Like, watch the video again and try and work out how to do it because it would be fun if they're a regular. Yeah, yeah. So I'd do one for like you, Kawaii, Jeg. I'm playing fried chicken again. Right, let's stop that. I really want to learn how to do just like little GIF animations. Just think that would be so fun. Like, I have a couple of ideas of ones I want to do. I said this last stream, didn't I? I wanted to learn to do little animations. All of the thread in here, by the way, all of the thread in the pumpkin, the whole lot of that is actually for the other one I have going on at the moment. So I use up all of this thread on this project. I will have to buy more. Which is fine. Okay. Oops. Oh cool, you can see the thread on the other side. I think we'll probably be able to get this piece of the cape finished this stream. And then we can do a size comparison and I'll show you the difference between the printed pattern and the actual finished part. In-game currency. Oh, well, that's good. Oh, Only 70 mil? What a steal. For the low price of your left kidney. For the next 48 hours, you can have membership. My favorite was, when Club Penguin had, like, merch. Buy a bond for 70 mil if you get 20 bonds. Buy €1 membership. Okay. Do you remember when Club Penguin started having, like, teddies and stuff? Like, proper, like, physical merch? And they would come with those little coins. A lot of gold, you don't say. They'd come with those coins and you could, like, put them in the, Club Penguin website. And each coin was, like, a month of membership. And you also got, like, extra stuff. So it was, like... if you had... a particular amount of, like, if you'd bought, like, a red Puffle plush, well, not red, like, pink, and then you put the code in from that coin, you'd get a pink Puffle, like, that kind of stuff. Nothing about being able to buy stuff. Past your time, eh? I ended up with so many of those, but I think I ended up with, like... it's like 2 years worth of membership just in, like, the 1 month coins. Because, yeah, people would be like, what does Jamie like? I know what she likes. Club Penguin. And then they'd, like, buy me something with Club Penguin based. Yeah, you used to be able to get, like, plush penguins, and you could, like, not buy. If you had, like, one of the ones I think I had was I had a mermaid penguin, So if you put like the code in from that, you got like the mermaid outfit for free. My favourite part about Club Penguin was always the spy missions. And I did those as they were coming out, which I think ages me quite a bit. Stream Penguin Heist. Oh, I think I know which one that is. You should. That's a good game. I need to update my Twitch info to be like your one-stop shop for all your nostalgia. Oh boy. Nuzlocke Temtem? That sounds so fun. I really should do a Nuzlocke run of any of the Pokemon, but I am simply too afraid. I get like so emotionally attached to my Pokemon. It's not gonna be for a while anyway, because actual game modes. Oh wow, that's awesome. I've dedicated myself to 100%ing Digimon World 3. Jesus Christ. That's gonna take a while. I mean, like, I'm happy to do it. Like, I'm excited to do it. I don't even fully know what goes into 100%ing it, because obviously it's like, it's not achievement hunting. It doesn't have any achievements. But I've been, because I have, like, as we know, because we've seen it on stream, I have, like, other save files. One of the, just as a fun fact for you, I've got 3 save files. The middle one is my stream file. So that's the one you see on stream. The one on the right is my personal file, so that's the one that I have been playing to try and beat, just for fun, like just to try and finish it because I never did. And the one on the left is actually me and my brother decided we would play together, but we challenged ourselves to pick a pack that we don't normally pick because we're both like creatures of habit, so we sort of starting to hurt my wrist. Well, so we sort of like we play and then they were like, oh, which group are we gonna pick? And it's the same group every time. Like I pick Powerful Pack every time without fail. I think he picks which one does he pick? I think he also picked the Powerful Pack as a kid, but I think he more leans towards like the Maniac Pack now as an adult. So we were like, hey, let's just play a game. Let's play it, and the rule is you can't pick the pack that you normally pick. That's actually been quite fun. We've not played it for ages. Unfortunately, our schedules don't really line up properly. But yeah, it was like really interesting because we both had to learn like kind of completely different ways to play the game because you can't play offense is the best defense with the last pack. Balanced pack, I think it is. Like, you have to really rely on, like, having, like, knowing what you're doing, knowing what to do with the stat changes and stuff. Keep doing that. Another one. Oh, man. Okay, that knot's just gonna be in there now. Okie doke. Well, good luck wrangling the beasts. Oh man, I'm gonna have to buy more of this. I don't think there's even enough on this. Bobbin, yes, left to do all of the blue. Oh well. I was gonna have to buy more anyway, so might as well accept it. I'm really looking forward to, because I think I've had enough of a positive reaction to it. I'm really looking forward to attempting Digimon World, like the original Digimon World 1 on stream. Um Unfortunately, it's not going to be the PAL version, which is the one I grew up playing, because it's just impossible to find an emulator for that. For some reason, just absolutely impossible to find an emulator, like a ROM for the PAL version, so it will be the US version. Which is slightly different, but I don't think it should be so different that it will make problems. I know, I know for some reason the US version is easier. Like, it's just easier to get certain Digimon. It's easier to train them, to fight other, you know, invite people to your town and whatever. Which it wasn't on the PAL version, which I don't know why. But I guess they just looked at Europe and went, fuck them kids. Oof. Okay. Oh, that's upsetting. Oh well. We'll pull through it and then cast off here. Just flatten it. Yeah, there we go. And the rest of the thread shouldn't get caught. Gently, gently, gently. There we go. That wasn't so hard. on. Uh-oh. Okay. That is right, isn't it? Where's the... Okay, yeah, no, that is right. I'm gonna sit up as well. I'm gonna mute for a moment. Whoa! Okay. Turns out sitting like a gremlin, not that good for you. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, it's there. Whoops. Let me... Oh, that's sad. I might actually change that red. I don't know if that's going to be a bit bright looking at the... Oh no, actually I think it will be alright. Just want the one. There we go. Okay. Now it should just be a couple more threads to finish this. Move forwards. There we go. I need to do a thanks for watching screen. I keep thinking about it. And it's like, it's fine for games, because I can just finish on the game screen, but for the crafting, it's a bit more awkward to not have a screen to go to. So... I'm so used to working with Pattern Keeper on my phone now. This is the app I was using for my last one. That the idea of the pattern actually being bigger than the finished thing is sort of strange to think about. It might end up being about the same size, to be honest. It might end up being about roughly 1-to-1 scale. Usually, you print out a pattern and it's like huge, and then you do like half of it, or you do like a big chunk of color. You look at what you've crossed off and you look at what you have on your canvas and you're like, huh, that's a lot smaller than I was expecting it to be. At least that's what I've found personally with paper patterns. Yeah, bit wild, really. Here we go, making our way into half stitch hell. That'll be alright. It'll be alright. I'm looking at the number of the half stitches on the headband. I'm like, man, it's gonna be hard to do, but it's gonna be so satisfying when it's done. So I don't actually know what size this pattern was originally made for. It might have been 16 count, which would have made it smaller. And just for reference sake, when I refer to count, that's the number of stitches per inch. So 16 is 16 stitches per inch, 14 is 14 stitches per inch. It gets even smaller, it goes down to like 28, I think. It gets bigger. I think it can go as big as 4 stitches an inch. I've got a cross stitch on 4 count that someone gifted to me when I was in school. It was really sweet, so held on to it for the rest of my life. Oh, starting to get hungry. We'll go either till this section is finished or we hit the 3-hour mark. With any luck, it will line up so that both of those things happen at roughly the same time, but we shall see. Every time you have to change threads, that obviously adds some time on. Getting smaller. Ooh. Might have to sweet talk my partner into going to the shops with me later, because we need some food in the house. Apologies for the silence. When I get super concentrated, it's just like, really zoning in. On the plus side, it does look like the stream has been doing alright. It doesn't look like we've had any lag or anything else. Don't seem to have dipped out of existence, which is always nice. And never a guarantee. I might have a look. Demonic suggested it to me, but we weren't able to get it working. So what I might do in my free time is I might have a look at stream stickers. Because they seem like they'd be really fun and really cute. But only if they work. So unfortunately, Demonic tried it and we couldn't get them working. So... yeah, we'll have a look at stream stickers. Ooh. I wonder if my mic picked that up. That would be really funny if it did. You know what that's about? Okay. Oh, one of my friends has come out. Okay. Alright, fine. I'll take the hint. Okay, we're gonna gently put this down. Oops, sorry. Ah. Unfortunately, I have to thread it to cast it off, otherwise I wouldn't bother. But no, you do have to thread it to cast it off. There we go. There we go, okay. Process averted. Okay. Cast off. Yeah, that light has ended up really pink somehow. But the colder light just feels too clinical. Quite like this, it's sort of mood lighty. I think it's because it's reflecting off my cup. Ugh, I hate it when that happens. Alright, alright. Go, should come off. No? What's wrong with you? There we go, good God. We should have. I think I put in enough to this playlist that we should have. Oh, we don't. Okay, sorry. We have officially hit replay point. Because I was just thinking, damn, this one seems really familiar. Right, I have to remember that that first one is a half stitch. Can I just say, I think whoever works at DMC is an absolute genius for making the colour Christmas red, the number 666. Wonderful, we need more of that in our lives. Oh man, we're so close. The end is in sight. We've almost done this entire bit. Alright, and the last one is a half stitch, so only halfway. Okay. Oops. So one problem is I can't see through the Aida. So, keep hitting things on my desk. Or hitting my desk itself. Right, do you know what? I'm gonna finish this row. Otherwise I'll forget that there's a half stitch on the end there. And then when I finish this row, we'll end the stream. Because I'm hungry and my hand's starting to hurt. Whoops. And I'm hitting things. There's a whole disaster over here, really. Oops, sorry. Oh, my face is itchy. I think I'm ever so slightly allergic to my glasses, which is ridiculous. Or it might just be my face doesn't really like. My glasses are quite big. It might be that my face doesn't really like the fact that my glasses are resting on my cheeks. Try not to wear my glasses too many days in a row, because I end up with a rash underneath them, so... I don't know what that's about, but if anyone else knows, by all means, please let me know. Come on. There we go. Okie doke. Hey. There we go. Should have a fumble counter for every time I fumble with the needle. Okay, so here's where we're at with it. Here's the pattern. It's just like a big blue teardrop. It's not quite one-to-one, like I said. It is ever so slightly smaller, but that's what we've accomplished in 3 hours. I'm pretty happy with that. This project is stream exclusive, so no work will be done on it besides marking out like what bit I'm going to do next will be done on it off stream. Right, yeah. So the next scheduled stream will be Wednesday, and we'll be back again with more Digimon World 2003, which I'm super excited for. There may be a bonus stream on Monday or Tuesday, and that'll just be to hang out and have a chat while I grind up some levels on Digimon. And then the next time you'll see this project will be Friday. So, next Friday. I think that's right. I don't think there's anything in between then and now that's going to be an issue. I don't think so. So, thank you everyone who came and watched. Thank you for everyone who came and looked and chatted. Thank you for the subs and the gifted subs. I'm really happy with the work that's been done here today. Demonica's not streaming today, so we won't be raiding anyone. So it will just be end of the stream. But like I say, thank you so much to everyone, and I hope you all have a lovely day. Mwah!